The magic of Disneyland.
Hi, I'm Tim Babb, and you're watching a very special Kingdom comedy. What's so special about it, you might ask? Well, I'm not in Disneyland. I'm in Vegas, baby! That's right, I know what you're thinking. Disney doesn't belong in Las Vegas. Very true, but there's something in Las Vegas that belongs in Disneyland, and it's right over there. Star Trek: The Experience. You see, for the past 10 years, Star Trek: The Experience has operated here at the Las Vegas Hilton. But now the folks behind the Hilton have decided they can make more money by using the space for something else, thus making two things the Hiltons are bad at. One being business decisions, the other being child rearing. Fans like me are desperate to save Star Trek: The Experience. There's a letter writing campaign, there's websites, there's email forwards. I mean, nothing on the level of people who are upset about slight changes to It's a Small World, but, you know, still, impressive nonetheless. Remember when Star Trek fans used to be the obsessive fans? Now the Disney fans have taken over. I'm both. What does that say about me? Don't answer that. So I have two plans for bringing Star Trek: The Experience to Disneyland Resort. Plan A is awesome, so I'll save it for last, but Plan B is a little thin. But just go with me on this. For my Star Trek fans that are watching, you know, where is the United Federation of Planets headquarters and Starfleet Command headquarters located? For the rest of you, San Francisco, which for those of you who skip geography, is in California. And if I'm not mistaken, Disney has a California-themed park that is hurting for attendance called Disney's California Adventure. Why not adapt Star Trek: The Experience to be a tour of Starfleet Academy? Or perhaps the shipyards where the first Federation starship Enterprise was built. Heck, if they're getting rid of Golden Dreams anyway, why not keep Whoopi Goldberg around, but instead of being Calafia, Queen of California, she'll be Guinan, Alurian bartender and close personal friend of Captain Picard. She visited San Francisco back in the 1890s and met up with Mark Twain. Kirk and Spock were in San Francisco to save the whales in Star Trek IV, the highest-grossing Star Trek film to date. So many possibilities to help out the Bay Area district, which right now is basically just the place people walk through to get from Grizzly River Run to Mulholland Madness. Here's the upside for Disney. Tons of Trekkers coming to your park. You know, Trekkers, who are often engineers, programmers, web gurus, people with some cash to throw around, my friends. And for you Trekkers, here's the upside for you. It might be hard to find other people to pay $50 just to go on 2 rides here in Vegas, but in California Adventure, they get to play all day in a theme park with many different attractions, all with different themes and all with Disney's high standard of quality. Sounds good, huh? Would you believe I have an even better idea? Well, that brings me to Plan A. Plan A is perfect and it makes everybody happy. We take Star Trek: The Experience and we put it in Tomorrowland in Disneyland Park. It takes place in the 23rd and 24th century. Sounds like tomorrow to me. And come on, I know you're thinking, wait, how are we going to find room for it in Tomorrowland? I know we can find some space for it that's not being used to its full potential. Honey, show the audience! Sorry, a little cough. Anyway, this will make everyone happy. Disney purists have been complaining recently about how Tomorrowland's theme has slowly been eroding away. Tomorrowland was meant to be an exploration of the possibilities of mankind's future, which is exactly what Star Trek has always been about. And who doesn't want to buy a Mickey Mouse plush doll dressed in Captain Kirk's uniform? Now, Plan A has got a lot of the same benefits as Plan B, but with one major addition. There's another non-Disney franchise in Tomorrowland, and it's called Star Wars. Can you imagine if Star Wars and Star Trek were side by side in the happiest place on Earth? Disneyland would become Geek Mecca. Universal can have all the Harry Potter and Simpsons it wants, but you put up a stage show where Imperial Stormtroopers have to deal with the Borg, or a Wookiee goes toe-to-toe with a Klingon, you'll break attendance records on day 1. Are you listening, Disney? Are you listening, Paramount? Can you hear that? That's the sound of a cash cow. There is another Star Trek movie coming out in 2009, so if you hop on the ball, you can really grab a lot of cash. And the last straw, if you don't think that Tomorrowland and Star Trek is a perfect blend, well, I invite you to listen to this.
A vista into a world of wondrous ideas, signifying man's achievement. A step into the future with predictions of constructive things to come. Tomorrow offers new frontiers in science, adventure, and ideals. The atomic age, the challenge of outer space, and the hope for a peaceful and unified world.
Captain.
Second start of the run. And straight on till morning.
My friends, we've come home.